Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn and today I am crafting again with the Not Too Shabby Shop Stamp and Die of the Month. This one is called Turkey Day and I just really love these turkeys. Their big heads are just super adorable, and when I first got the set, I actually stamped and colored a lot of images, multiples of the turkeys, multiples of the various leaves and different accessories for these turkeys. And after making the first few cards that I made, I had this little turkey left over. And of course, in true Thanksgiving spirit, we can't let that go to waste. So I decided to go ahead and make another card. This one measures, I think this is a pre-made card base that I got from a Crafter's Companion kit. So I think it's only 4 inches by 4 inches. And I just have some pattern paper, and I'll be honest, I actually think this is a sheet of pattern paper that was a little bit of a freebie from an order that I placed. I don't know if it was with maybe Lawn Fawn or Pink and Main. A lot of times they just give you like a little extra something as a thank you, and I think Lawn Fawn often has given a sheet or two of 6x6 cardstock, and so I think that's where this is from. And I don't even know what paper collection it's out of. Presumably, if it is from Lawn Fawn, maybe it's from one of theirs. But I have my turkey here. I've just got some mats and layers, and I am actually matting this with gray, which I'm starting to use more and more. Usually, if I don't use a color that is actually part of the pattern paper or coordinates with the pattern paper, I'll usually matte in maybe a black. But for whatever reason, I thought black might be a little bit too strong. So I tried gray, and it's a little bit unusual, but I kind of like it. And it was terrifying to cut this turkey's head off. It was, I knew I wanted to do it, but you know how after you've colored an image, and in particular, if you feel like you did a really good job coloring, it can be hard to cut into that finished, element. And I felt I'll admit I felt a little bit precious about this die cut, and I didn't want to cut into it, but I thought that this card design would be super cute. And it's actually going to be this is an action wobbler. And so it's going to be, because especially with the turkey's head being so big, the first thing I thought of is this is kind of like a bobblehead turkey. And so that's the effect that I was trying to go for. And in order to achieve that, you do have to have the head as a separate piece. And so it was absolutely necessary to to cut his head off. And the action wobbler is a really fun mechanism. You can I forget, I purchased these like years ago now, and I can't even remember what brand sells them. I think Art Impressions does, but I'm sure there are other brands out there too. But it's really easy because it's plastic. It's got sort of a spring coil, and that's what gives it that this wobble action here. And so super easy. There's adhesive on the front and back, and that's all you have to do is remove those liners and then attach it to your card, and then attach whatever you want to wobble to the top of that. I should mention now that I am participating in a small collaboration with some of my teammates from the Not Too Shabby Shop. We just love the Stamp and Die set. So if you want to check it out, it's just a small collab. So if you want to check out everybody else who's participating, click on or search for the hashtag N2S Gobble Gobble. And you'll find even more inspiration featuring the Turkey Day stamp and die set. So what I am going to do to finish up my card is to just stamp out a little sentiment. So you saw I still have the hat and an acorn left out of everything that I initially colored up. So the hat, I don't know why I didn't think about it earlier, but I was going to just add it as a separate element off to the side of the turkey, but of course it makes total sense to have the turkey wearing the hat, and so that's where I ended up placing that. And then the acorn that I have left over, I at this point hadn't yet figured out where I wanted to use it, but I definitely knew I wanted to still use it. Can't let anything go to waste. And so whenever I don't know what I want to do with something, I just set it aside and then focus on something else that I do feel a little bit more confident that I need. And then hopefully by the time I'm done with that, I will have an idea. And so I'll go ahead and trim down my sentiment. Though if you do get the stamp and the coordinating dies, which is an option, you can get either the stamp only or the stamp and die together. There is a die that will cut out the sentiment, but it's a close cut. It's not a banner cut. It actually is really great. It'll cut around the letters. And so I wanted instead, though, on this card, a little bit of a banner so that I can attach or put my acorn close to it and have it sort of be a little bit of a adornment to the sentiment banner. So I'm going to prop this up on a little bit of my low profile foam. It's only 1 millimeter thick. So because the Action Wobbler, it springs up like that and it looks like there's a lot of dimension because right now there is, but it does, you can push it down. It does compress down. The coil will just fit into it itself. And so I think this will still be a relatively easy mailer. So here's a final close-up look, and look how fun. It just cracks me up. The big head turkey. He's adorable. Don't forget to check out my fellow teammates with hashtag N2SGobbleGobble for some more inspiration featuring the Turkey Day Stamp and Die of the Month. Thanks so much for joining me today. Until next time, happy crafting and have a fantastic day. Bye.